Tonight, a baby is fighting for her life. You are about to meet her and her mother, Makayla Thomas. Makayla took cell phone videos of what she says happened when she unexpectedly gave birth at a freestanding emergency room in Dallas. The videos you are about to see will be difficult to watch. They are graphic and they are unsettling. But Makayla asked us to show them to you because she believes this never should have happened, and she doesn't want it to happen to someone else. Our months-long investigation into her case revealed important information you'll want to know. Here's Sydney Persing.
For years, Makayla Thomas prayed hard, over and over and over again for a baby.
I struggled with fertility for a while.
So in February, when her most precious prayer was finally answered,
I was so surprised and I was very, 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 very happy, very grateful. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally pregnant. We've been together for 11 years.
Overjoyed, Makayla started documenting milestones on her journey to motherhood. But what would later happen was worse than anything she and her husband Joe could have prepared for.
This was not supposed to happen.
Their story starts in June when Makayla went to Texas Presbyterian Hospital 3 separate times over 2 weeks in deep abdominal pain, according to her medical records. During her third visit on June 25th, Makayla said she was diagnosed with a kidney infection caused by a possibly untreated UTI.
She is moving so much. They discharged me and they said, just take the new antibiotics and you'll be fine.
2 days after she was discharged from Presbyterian, Makayla woke up again in that excruciating pain.
This pain is unbearable.
This time, though, she did not go back to Presbyterian.
Because I had been there 3 times.
At 26 weeks pregnant, Makayla instead went here. On June 29th, to a freestanding ER called Preston Hollow Emergency Room.
So I thought, I'm gonna go to the emergency room and hope they can do something about this pain and check on this kidney infection. Never at that moment did I think I was going through labor.
Makayla's paperwork from Preston Hollow confirms she arrived in abdominal pain and with vaginal bleeding. Makayla said she was in the room alone as she waited for a doctor. Documents indicate a physician was notified.
Very scary, very scary.
Makayla said she then suddenly felt the urge to push. According to Nationwide Children's Hospital, kidney infections can cause preterm labor.
I was just like, oh my God, did I push out my baby?
Makayla said she pushed out her baby by herself and that her baby rolled off the bed onto the floor. She filmed what happened next, and I need to warn you, it is disturbing.
I'm gonna have to pick up your child, okay?
That is Makayla's baby, scooped off the ground by the providers who she says have now re-entered the room.
How many weeks do you think you are?
Makayla's baby was born in calm.
Yeah.
A rare type of birth where a baby is delivered still inside the amniotic sac. She said she filmed this intimate moment.
So that's the baby?
Because she was stunned.
I was really in a state of shock.
Is that the baby? It's dead?
It appears to be,
And was just so nonchalant. They were examining her, but not attending to her medically.
may have had some genetic abnormality or something.
Mm-hmm.
It appears so. But we're still going to transfer you over just to get checked out and make sure everything, came out.
Makayla said the providers left again. She started recording this new video, caressing her baby girl, thinking her first time holding her daughter would be her last.
This is the only time I'm gonna see her in the flesh. I'm going to record it and make sure I have all my memories.
Makayla picked up her phone a third time as she noticed the providers had returned and appeared to now be listening for a heartbeat.
And I'm sorry, you can't record with the doctor and any of your photos, okay?
This is my baby.
I understand, honey, but...
The video ends when they tell her she cannot film. Makayla picks the camera back up for a fourth video. Her baby has been cut out of the amniotic sac.
Your face is not, I'm not.
I'd prefer if you don't.
But that clip cuts off when she's told again to stop recording. In a fifth and final video, The provider is seen doing chest compressions.
He said there's a faint heartbeat. I was like, oh my God, she's still here.
Makayla's paperwork says her baby was given oxygen after a heartbeat was confirmed, but that is not seen in any of the videos she took. The director of operations for Preston Hollow Emergency Room declined to answer our questions about Makayla's care, even when we told her Makayla would give written permission to discuss her treatment. The director said their ER follows, quote, all state regulations that every freestanding emergency room has to follow. Presbyterian also wouldn't answer questions about Makayla's care at their hospital.
It was painful to watch the video, I'll be real honest.
Dr. Melinda Morris is a retired OBGYN out of Houston. I asked her to review the videos Makayla took inside Preston Hollow ER and sent to us, and also her medical records.
It was obvious like they didn't know what to do with this baby.
Dr. Morris told me Makayla's baby should have immediately been taken out of the amniotic sac, should have been resuscitated and given oxygen without hesitation. It's unclear from the medical documents and videos we have exactly how long her baby was deprived of oxygen.
Damage starts to occur after 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes. When these babies are delivered in call with that amniotic sac around them, they're like in a dry cleaner bag. There's no oxygen there.
Dr. Morris said freestanding ERs often lack the equipment and trained staff to respond to obstetrical emergencies.
These freestanding EDs really owe these obstetrical patients some warnings. They should tell them up front. There should be a sign at the desk that say, if you're an obstetrical patient, we're not adequately equipped.
Makayla and her baby were eventually transported from Preston Hollow ER to Medical City Hospital, where doctors saved her baby's life.
Out and just do that gentle pressure just like that. Yeah.
I'm so scared to touch her.
You're good. She knows you're her mama.
I thought I was saying goodbye to my first child, and now she's alive.
Her name is Heaven Grace.
God bless you, Heaven.
Makayla feels blessed to have her baby.
In Jesus' name, amen.
But she is also afraid for her baby. While Heaven's final prognosis is not yet clear, medical records say a lack of oxygen caused her coma, that she is in a vegetative state,
Hi, Heaven. I love you.
and that she may never fully recover.
I love you so much.
The Texas Association of Freestanding Emergency Centers told us that freestanding ERs routinely provide appropriate care for obstetrical patients and said they strongly disagree that pregnant women should avoid them. The Texas Department of Health and Human Services regulates freestanding ERs like Preston Hollow. I asked the state if their regulations cover how freestanding ERs should handle obstetrical emergencies. A spokesperson only directed me to the state statute on freestanding ER transfer policies. It says the facility must provide medical treatment within its capacity that minimizes risk to the individual's health, and in the case of a woman in labor, the health of the unborn child. Reporting here in Dallas, I'm Sydney Persing.
For more on Heaven Grace's recovery and how to help her family, go to Sydney's story at WFAA.com.